Yeah, and we're live, eh? Alright. Good afternoon, YouTubers. Coach Kenny here doing a South African golf tip for you. Today we're going to talk about, how to hit those bombs. How to make a lovely, silky, big turn so you can swing it like Ernie, like Louis, like Shell, all of that lovely big turn. And then just crush the ball with great rhythm. And there's a few secrets that us Saffers like to keep, and this is one of them, but I'm going to be brave and let it out there in the world, eh? And you guys, can make what you do with it. But I'll explain it today as best as I can. Hopefully you can understand with my thick South African accent, but we'll have a go. So, like anything, a boer maak 'n plan. And we're just going to use some real simple stuff here to educate you guys as much as possible. I know you're all really intelligent, so it won't be a problem to understand all this stuff, but the main thing we're going to try and do is get you in the concept of how to turn, what leads the movement, and then where you want to be through impact and into a nice balanced finish. Because you've got to look good, not just hit it good. You've got to look the part. It's 98% of the great game is looking great. Then at least if you hit cock shots, people go, hey, man, the guy looks like he knows what he's doing. He must just be unlucky, So you want to be that dude. It's not really what you score, mate. It's how you look, It's how we do it back home. Anyways, so we've got the ball. As you can see on the tee, it could be on the ground. You could just use the tee. You could use a coin. You could use any number of things, whatever you can get, whatever you can steal or grab. And you've got a stick here. It could be a shaft. It could be another club. Whatever you want. But we're going to get in a setup position with the stick up across your shoulders, not down here, up across your shoulders, nice and high. It's quite difficult to have your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right shoulder. I know it's very difficult, but I do believe you guys are quite skilled. So you can do this stuff. And then as we make the turn, we're going to have a little element of a left side bend and a little bit of extension with the spine. Because if you just go left, bend and turn, you end up over here. It's not good. And then if you have extension, or no, if you have too much extension, then it's a reverse spine. So there's a little bit of left side bend and a little bit of extension. Otherwise, you're in trouble. So the whole idea is, as we go back, we're going to get this stick pointed at that far target, That tee or the ball. Remember, the ball we're actually hitting is over here. Should have probably pointed that out at the start, but I'm a little slow sometimes. So we're going to get that at the tee, and then as you come down, unless you're trying to come over the top, and it's a 98-yard slice, so I don't think you're wanting to do very much. You need to make sure that the stick, it comes down from the inside. It comes from in here, and then it's going to come through, and then you visually feel like you're going to be hitting that stick, with that shoulder, and that's going to be crushed, man. So baie lekker. And then when you get to here, if you're really flexible, you can stay there. But if you're an old fella like me, you just want to stand up at the very end. And then you can watch that ball soaring 300 yards straight down the middle. Or straight into someone's backyard. But at least it's going to go long. So that's the main thing, right? So one more time. We're going to turn here. Not turn down, because if you turn down a lot, you might, you won't have a very long career. So we're going to turn a little flatter, not too flat, because now it's very hard to get down, and then I don't know how you do that. So you're going to turn, so the shoulder plane is just above the ball. And then as you come through, that right shoulder is going to come down. And clap, daardie ball. Oof. More daardie things. Face on, there's a couple things you've got to watch out, because when you make that turn, you don't want to be swaying off the ball. You look like a poop ball. We don't want that crap. You want to make a nice strong turn. So I'll use a nice empty stick here. Very fancy, I know. And if you use a video or something, this is great feedback for you. You just put the line from the right foot just up by the right hip. And if you make a nice turn, you don't want to see yourself swaying like an idiot. You want to be turning. You can even make a gap there if you want, but you just make a nice turn. And then that's your backswing, And then as you start your downswing, if we had another little stick over here, or a line, you're just going to have a little lateral movement or a little squat, a little roary squat. Or even you could go for a GG squat. Whatever you want, man. You just go a little move back to the left And then from there, you're going to rotate. So, it looks like this, eh? So you make a nice turn to that ball that's going to be out there somewhere. Nice internal hip rotation, not this way. Nice turn over the top of it, a little lead, just a little lead into that left side, eh? The klein swibbertjie. And then from there, we can start to rotate and we get this right shoulder, eh? Hits that ball, goes down, And then you just clap it. Slaan die bal. Actually, let me have a go at that. Sounds like some good advice. I need a club without the hanger on it. Oh, there it is. It's a lacquer club, a little 7-iron. So that's the feels, eh? So we make that turn. So you can see my shoulders are, my shoulders are a bit flat, eh? Just a little bit more down. And then from there, I'm going to fill up my right shoulder's going to go down. And then I'm going to watch that ball sail, eh? See if I'm full of shit or not. I don't know. Let's see, boys. Oh, jong. Dit is lekker. Yeah, man, play golf, man. It's bloody good. All right. So there's your tip. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Maybe you can understand me, maybe you can't. Best of luck, eh? And remember, make a big turn, lead, and then just hit bombs. Best of luck.